As we focus, on our new Space Command and the future, looking at that, General Goldfein's highlighted that it's software in the future and that cyber is so important. How can we maintain the talent that we nurture in our technical fields that are focused on cyber and space domains when the lure of the private sector is as great as it is?
Yeah. So one of the things that we're doing, it's called a coding language initiative. So do we have any leapsters in the room? Language-enabled airman program. So if you're not familiar with this program, if you're an airman and you don't have to be a linguist, a certified linguist in the Air Force, but if you're an airman and you work in maintenance and security forces and logistics, you name it, but you speak a foreign language, we have a way of testing you and certifying you, and then using your talent. We typically ask you to go TDY if there's an engagement with one of our foreign partners or our allies, and we pay you extra money because of the talent that you have to speak this additional language. Well, we're in the process of making coding a language just like regular leapsters in the language-enabled program. So that's one of the ways that we can maintain some of the talent, and we'll incentivize it correctly and provide the special experience identifier, special duty identifier. Our cyber airmen, how do we compete with Apple and Amazon and Google and all of those things? So you probably know the answer to this. Financially, we don't compete. There's no way. You just can't do it. There's a small percentage, I would say, a small percentage of our airmen who decide, hey, I'm going to go work for one of these companies because the money is just better, right? How can I pass it up? But most of our airmen who decide to, whether it's to go work for Google or Amazon or any other company, it's not because of the money. It's because of the culture. It's because of you. It's because of me. It's because they wake up every day and they say something like this to themselves: I hate this job. I don't get to spread my wings. I got all this talent. I understand coding. I understand cyber. I want to be innovative. Air Force said they were the service of innovation. I hear General Goldfein and the Secretary talking about these innovation funds, and I see Spark Tank on the TV. But when I come to work, I got, how you used to call it, sir, choke con. Somebody tells me to shut up and do it the way that we've always done it. And oh, by the way, my leadership is not connected. We don't have a purpose as an organization, so on and so forth. So I think in order to maintain the talent that we have in the Air Force, it's not always about the money. They don't always want more money. They want to wake up and come to a job and be fulfilled and feel like people care about them and feel like they can use the natural talents that they have. And that's really up to us as leaders to create those environments where airmen feel like they can thrive.